And let's load it up. And load it up here. Dynamic weather. No, let's turn dynamic. Yeah, we can leave dynamic weather on. We will leave day night on for now, at least for now. I'm not sure how that's going to do with the. I'm not sure the budget is fine-tuned for that. Welcome back to Sin's Arcade. I am the Lord of Sin. We're right back in episode 21 of our Chamois, the city, or maybe more of a county of Chamois at this point, right? Let's be honest. Oh, wrong one. Do it this. Come on, Sin. My goodness, are you having a moment there? Are you having a moment? Having a moment. So hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Hopefully you guys are having a great day out there. Give me just a moment. Let me share the information for the stream. Just because I'm a one-man person, we get a cinematic view of the city. We have been growing it over the last 20 episodes to the point where we're around 85,000 in population now. And we're trying to grow to 100,000 and still keep a fairly decent running city. I want to make sure trying to keep the traffic above 80% as best we possibly can, making sure there's enough thoroughfare and coverage across for everything, all the services necessary, education, and everything across the board. Because it's on console, there are no mods, so we're doing everything directly as it is. Now, I do have most of the DLC, and we're utilizing, for example, the industries. It is going. How are you, Mr. Belson? How are your cities going in City Skylines? It's really loud in my ears. Is that just because I only have the one ear? I think it is. It's really loud.
Hi, Sin and chat.
Hey, NT Sheep. Welcome back. Give me just a moment. Let me grab the stuff for the stream and just get it all set up and get the link sent out. You guys check out NT Sheep and make sure this is on. I bet you this is too high. There we go. Hi. Let's get over here. We have a lot of stuff to do, but I built a little bit off camera. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely. Hey, Zesty. All right, give me just a moment, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys being here. Very, very much appreciate you. Let's go in here, grab this. Have to come back. Grab there. Slightly smiling face. A slightly smiling face. Godot. Godot. Dozo. Dozo. Alright, so. Down, down, down. No altered content. We don't use AI content here.
I've been waiting for your stream to start for at least 2 HRs.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Man, I have to tell you, the burgers I made today. The burgers I made today did not feature the diced green chilies that I wanted. Delta 124607, brother. How are you? How are you, good sir? Give me just a moment, guys. Just wrapping the last bit up here. There are the tags. Scroll down, scroll down. The game we're playing is Cities Skylines
Oh, I'm not complaining. It just means I was super impatient for the time to arrive. Lol.
Well, why didn't you show up in the hangout today? And speaking of which, we're going to talk about a hangout.
Check out this Delta. He is simply one of the best.
Super. Oh, thank you guys for doing. Did you guys use the code? Sorry, I'm getting the last bit of the stuff set up here. All right, so there's that. That's done. Go back out one page. And now, hey you guys. Vandal.
Vandal over at https://www.youtube.com/channel/ucl7.
Goonies never say die, brother. Goonies never say die. Oh, I don't have my gloves. Ooh, I may have to go grab my gloves. Kitty's down here at my feet. Kitty ate my food and I want to touch it. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
How dare you, Maxi? Rudro.
Ruro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The plot thickens. What's going on over there? Oh no. Hey. Man, so if you guys have not been keeping up on our RimWorld, We're letting this thing roll, by the way.
And name it Samson Memorial Dog Park.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to do that. Yes. Matter of fact, we're doing that right now. Hold on. I'm not doing that. I want to forget. Yes.
OMG, yes.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stop the presses. I want to make sure this is all done. Hold on. Let me do this. Don't let me forget that, please, please, please.
Yes.
We're doing that right now. Right meow. All right, so there's okay, so there's the links shared in the Discord. That can go. This is the
Hi Delta, Gunboat, Andre, Maxi, SGT.
Hi, I love and appreciate you guys. All right, so
you're keeping the kids. Thanks.
all right, so hold on. There's a part. That's a okay. What kind of park? This is a tiny park.
Delta, I told you I am okay to share.
This is a tiny park. This is a big park. What about this one? What about this one?
Smiling face with sunglasses. Delta,
oh, right here.
Mom,
what about this one?
Daddy?
Gunboat Willie. I know it's really loud. My God, it's so loud in my ear. I think I turned the volume up on to 3D or something like that. So is this okay? This is it? This is good? Okay, we're doing that right now. Oh, it's Cirrus Park, so we will rename it now. So if it's just Samson, right? There's no P?
Hi, Delta.
Is it gonna pop? Is it showing up? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was showing up or not. Hi, welcome back, guys, or welcome to Sins Arcade. We are naming a park right now. No P, thank you. Copy that. There we go. There's no P in this park. Let's keep it that way. There's no P in this arc.
I have a singular love and it's for zesty only smiling face.
Let's take a tour, shall we?
Thank you for watching.
Gunboat Willie comes by to check out his park.
Don't be shy, the arcade abides.
Not too shabby.
07.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you. 07 in chat for Samson, guys. 07 in chat for Samson. Now, this is not a dog park. I will say that caveat. This is a normal park as far as the game is concerned. So people may show up with their dogs, but they're not normally going to bring their dogs here just to do that. This is not a dog park. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
95,695,289 tokens. 07 Samson Red Heart. High Stool. Ahoy. At Andre Van
07 Samson.
Treasure Hunt.
And
07 Samson Green Heart. Love it Red Heart.
Green Heart.
07 Samson Green Heart.
All right, so we. Uh-oh, we're losing money.
Heart exclamation.
Yep, Samson. Oh no, what's going on over there? Ruh-roh. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of dead people. All right, good question. Let's find out what we're doing on that one. All right, so coming up here, we are going to the death care. Death care, we have. I may need to move the camera. Yeah, let me do that really fast. Move the camera. Here we go. It wouldn't be a Sins Arcade stream if I wasn't moving the camera around. Let's try that. All right. Yep. Reaper came to visit Chamoy. And let's go back to this. So, death care. We have 30.
But when Zesty's ladies get there at night, there's B. Chislol.
I like how it paused. That was, hey, Zesty just found a way to break the text to speech. Zesty just figured it out, guys. Yep. Zesty figured it out. Wait, didn't it do it? Where'd it go?
Edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters are prepping their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs.
Wait, did it?
The city of Sin.
Wait, hold on a second.
The cheddar, son.
Did it censor
The
you
Swedish
like
sheep
that
don't look good.
on its own?
The entire squad was sent straight
Because I
to a
see what's in
concentration.
chat.
Zeroed out.
Hold on.
Your fixer is not happy and your family. Do I get a prize? It was sheep.
Exclamation blame lamb. That's a command. Exclamation blame lamb. I thought it was Zesty who figured it out. No, it was sheep. Sheep figured it out. Sheep figured it out. All right, so we are at 86,502 people living inside the city. This is the future placement of the Howlin' Mad Murdoch Airport. This is the Darth Vegan inside of Elizabeth Garden. I did come in and put a train of cargo. Wait, who did? Uh-oh. 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 There's the tea. There's the tea, ladies and gentlemen. There's the tea. Let's grab your popcorn. Not sponsored by Orville Redenbach or anything. That's the tea. And then the chat goes quiet. And everybody leaves. Yay! Yeah, that's what happens. That's how it happens, yo. All right, so we have got enough space for the airport. I forgot completely about the airport. So I'm wondering if we put the airport in now, or we wait just a little bit more. Yes, by the way, yeah, talk all the shit you want about me and not knowing how to do trains very well. I don't. You're right, I don't. But I am learning. Now, this is kind of some spaghetti-ass mess right here, but it's bypasses in case it needs to be. The only thing I probably could do is have these connect. And that's not even mom's spaghetti.
Have you had a train crash yet?
Not yet.
Fuck Riedenboscher, I love my wife and will take zero shit. I had to wait a couple minutes to come into chat after Zesty, for appearance sake beaming face with smiling eyes. Double tap.
We got you. We understand you, Maxie. We got you. We totally understand, sir. Absolutely. Got your back, son. Got your back, son. I think these are too close.
High stool. Rolled 70.
So let's see. I probably too close, huh? Is it too close? Yeah, too close. Too close, a little too close. If these were a little bit further apart, then I'd be able to do the switchbacks like this one. But I think they're too close together here. It'll work though. It'll work. It's still a bypass. Oh, see, they're patient. They'll wait. They'll wait.
Quote 80. I did not talk out my buttocks. They're sculpted. My buttocks. Sin. February 13.
True story. They are. Fun fact, yo. All right, so going back into this, we have 39,000 capacity from all the cemeteries around the well, at this point, like I said, I'm not even sure this is a city. I think this is more of a county, right? I mean, how?
At Gunboat Willie, we were robbed. IT was supposed to be 25°C and sunny here today. It's gray outside and not 25°C face with Tom.
Now, granted, I also have where there's a lot of high-rise buildings in a lot of different places across, but this is what we've done over the last 20 episodes, and now we're shooting for the 25 for 100,000. I do have this highway going back this way back in here. That's right, Mama said. Mama wasn't wrong. Mama liked that pair of well-rounded buttocks. Why do you think she loved whenever the mailman could come by? That much walking sculpts them buttocks. I tell you what.
LOL.
All right, that means that we are probably looking at
I
another
know how
expansion.
he feels
I'm not
inside.
entirely sure.
It's gray, wet,
Um,
and blah where I live right now.
oh, that didn't sound right at first.
Okay,
I'm
my
so
mama
glad
always
because
said
I
life
thought you
is
were
like
going
a
in a
tour of
completely
well-rounded
different place with
lakes.
that sheep. Knowing you,
Zesty.
I thought that was
She's at
going in a
home.
completely different direction.
D0 3 tap made it back from their solo heist with some pay data.
Now, these
Double
areas, we have a
confirm.
lot of
And the
green
killer
area,
forgot
green
to put
space
no
out
link and
here.
verify.
So there's some
Result,
areas we could grow
D0
into a
3
little
tap.
further. This I'm leaving. I'm not sure I
1,100,000.
want any houses
At
along this
D0
hill
3 tap.
because of how steep this
Successfully
hill
added
actually is. Because here's like
247.
basically the
Join
right
the
here. This is
more
almost level with the
participants Sims
highway,
Arcade
and
Discord.
that's a hell of a mountain as
https
far
colon slash
as
slash
all thing. And just the
scoj.gg slash
slope is a pain in the ass to
2FAVFM43.
build on. Because what it'll do is where do I have another space over here? Yeah, right here. What it'll do is much like this, it will flatten the land out and then deform the rest of it. And unless you go in very slowly and sculpt it, just like my buttocks, then you're going to have some
272.
issues. So you have to be a little bit more precarious on how you do it. Um, we have
I used
neglected
the
this
color
area.
gray, not pink. No other things meant sin, just a normal weather report.
Fun fact. All right, so we need to figure out where we would like to continue to grow. Like this isn't a bad area. Oh no, that's still quite hilly. That is a good question. I don't know. Do we go after a resource? So for example, like we have farming here because there's fertile land here. We have minerals here, even though we're not utilizing the industry DLC minerals here, but we are over here at the Pants
The
Optional Mineral Company.
interpretation was all on sin there.
Damn, I outed myself, didn't I? Just like Cleveland all over again.
Slots all. At Zesty you got, owl,
Whoa,
owl,
slots win!
100,000 tokens.
69. Nice. Well done. Well done. I don't know, guys. Where should we have enough money. We have available 2 tiles that we can build into. Remember, I'm on a 25 tile thing. We're only utilizing what is that? 6 tiles? Yeah, we're only utilizing 6 out of the full 25. I don't know what this map would run, and I don't know what the limit for the PlayStation is, truthfully. Diana the Duck! Hi, Ducky! Welcome back, Ducky! You guys hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Really, this is good stuff. I love hanging out with you guys anyway. But it's just good times.
Okay, at Diana the Duck, take care and rest well, grinning face. DD. Sheep. Check out this crazy, wonderful new creator. https
That just happened.
www.youtube.com
That just happened.
uco2j5spppvgqehxiz5mcfafa. Hey everyone.
Oh, you haven't missed anything, Ducky. Don't worry. You don't have to go back and check or anything. No, you know, this is my dying inside. This is how I look. Thanks, sheep.
We've missed you, Ducky.
We did miss you, Ducky. I appreciate you being here. No. So in the moment of you had to be there. Yeah, you had to be there. The evidence is there. I'm not going to hide from it. It's all there. Yeah.
Dang. Sheep ripped that band-aid off.
It's like, shh. Guess you're not going to need that anymore, are you?
Honestly, that's my wife, so I'm holding my tongue when she speaks. If she says protect, I will destroy him. That's how love works. Smiling face.
It's exactly how love works.
Diana.
That's how love works. It doesn't
Anyway,
even have to be rational at that point, right? Let's be honest. It doesn't have to be.
roll
And you will think
49.
about it later on, like, wait a second, did I do the right thing? Was that the right thing? No, it wasn't the right thing because she was thinking emotionally too, and neither one of you were being rational in the moment. In fact, the whole none of it, no rationality did not enter that entire area.
Windows on the short bus is fun pastime. Day of Auntie, October 27, 2023.
I love the fact that you guys have
The
no,
evidence has been reported to the
no
authorities.
provocation, no
We
hesitation
doused
whatsoever.
every face with tears of joy.
For my emancipation of constantly finding a reason to roast me at every single opportunity. And I love it. And I love to hate you guys for it too. Just being honest. Nothing but love, yo. Nothing but love. By the way, yes, I was wearing one of those like sleep things because it helps with breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it. All right, so we need to figure out where we are growing into. I know we were also talking about this once upon a time because we like them hills and all.
Kill me again.
Yes. You know what? Yes, yes. I'm not. I will take the blame. I will take the blame. I will take the blame. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It was awful. And we love the hate, oh homicidal host. Sin didn't stop with you, Ducky. Andre died next.
Then Kyle.
Then Kyle Hill. Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape.
I killed Thor, y'all. I killed discount Thor, y'all. Walmart Thor, y'all. I took him out. Take that beyond science. Or because science. Because Kyle Hill, y'all. Somebody, look, I have made Kyle say some things on his stream. So I hope somebody clips that and sends it to Kyle. Because he's a gamer too. He would appreciate that. In fact, I'm sure he would appreciate RimWorld significantly. Because there are a lot of science moments in that game. I'm really, really surprised he hasn't. Truthfully. But I digress.
Thanks everyone. I throw poop at
Yep, throw the poop. Matter of fact, did you guys? I'm surprised you have not made that a command yet. All right, I am thinking maybe more along the highway, but then that means we would have to move the toll booths, which I don't really have a problem per se moving. We expand further. I mean, we don't have to expand in any of these. I'm just trying to think we can go further out along one of the channels we're already on. Into there. No. Into here? Oh, that's hell no. Honestly, this seems to be the best bet. This is still the most flat land. So I think that's what we're going to build onto. We've got enough for 2 tiles. Well, let's take a look and see if we need 2 tiles or not. So this is the one I wanted to take. Is right here. That's going to cost us 15.5. Suitable area for building is 96%. Since we want to try to get to 100,000 in the population, we're going to go ahead and grab that. The next one is going to cost us 20,000 wherever we decide to go.
Build it on a fault line, grinning, squinting face.
I mean, I don't know how much of this isn't already potentially a fault line. I don't know. You don't know.
Rephrase love you sin, but not as much as
oh, I know. I appreciate it. That's fine.
Add command. Attack poop attack coming sin you naughty boy. Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape. F.
There you go. And now the attack command exists solely to attack B, not any other partner, not any other chatter. Peace, love, and harmony, y'all. Do you like peace? Do you like harmony? Do you like feces directly thrown into your face? Why don't you become Sin for a day and stream on Sin's Arcade? Smack that like button and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell or something. Something, all the doobly do things, whatever it is.
Well, Sin, maybe you shouldn't have killed Ducky.
Well, sheep, maybe I should have included you instead. You are? Okay, there you go. There you go. Licensed by birth. How many others of you were born in the sign of the year of the monkey? I think it was the year of the snake. Damn, that's a busy station. And this is really loud in my ear. Holy cow.
One.
Hold on. Let me check that. Nope, my bad.
Green heart. Gamble all. One of us come and join
Sound.
us. High stool. Rolled 68. At D0 double 3 tap 1 2 million
Okay,
tokens
so
and now
hopefully
has
we're back. Sorry about that.
11,183,678,678
We need to figure out this still. So crematory
tokens.
is available.
Join the multi-discipline Sins
Do we need
HTTPS
more helicopters? Or we just wait it out? What's going on with the death care? Oh. Wait a second. I forgot. I did put in a stock exchange.
Handle grinning, squinting face.
And we have nothing in the portfolio yet. We had done some investments. I forgot I had done that. So we do have additional ways to make money. But did I mess with the budget?
Ahoy. At Diana the duck has joined the treasure hunt.
No, this looks correct.
Defined as reciprocate.
This looks about right.
Stool.
This looks okay.
Gamble.
Are we losing? We're gaining money at night?
At Zesty has joined the treasure hunt. Rolled 44. At Diana the duck.
Taxes are 12% across the board, which I don't like. I wanted to try to get that down, but we need money in the coffers before we can drop that. We're gaining 111,000 from low density residential, 159,000 from high density residential. Come on, mouse, kick in. There we go. We're getting 26,000 per week. These are all weekly rates, by the way, from the liberal arts campus, from the Maxibloke University, in fact. You can see all of it here across the board. Let me close this for just a moment. That'll take me off of the camera, and then I'll be able to show this stuff. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter anyway, because all this stuff, all the chat's going to show up and just right over the top of it. So, well, that was a good chop, a good opportunity to try. Face Fusi. What? That sounds like you're trying to say something else. You did what to the what with the
Arrival team has countered your heist and
all right, leisure is 7,000 a week, tourism's 3,800, organic and local produce is 10,700. That's actually really good considering we are supplying. I want to bet the vast majority of the product that we're actually producing, because it's organic and local produce, meaning we're making all this stuff on site here and we're not importing any of that. Even though we may be importing the products to make it or to help facilitate its manufacturing. Well, we're gonna have to go back and probably readjust that then. Commercial zones, almost 7,000 in commercial week. Public transport is finally kicking in some bits. Now it's costing us 28,000 a week, but we're gaining almost 13, well 12 and a half per week off of income. And then the sightseeing bus tours, which I went back in and I didn't kill them completely out. What I did was I reduced the number of buses that were out and at one time reduced the number of vehicles on each line. And not only did that produce less traffic and then make the traffic a little bit better, but in the long run, because every time one of those buses stops, any cars that are behind them will not go around. Somebody quote that, please. I will quote that. Quote, Maxie, can you fix the poop for me?
Rolled 80. 3 million tokens and now has
The park area, which is the zoo, is only making 3,100. So maybe we do need to readjust the park area. But the hotels are actually finally kicking off too. Hotels are. This is hotel. Kinky. Hotels expenses. So we're actually making a profit because we're spending 6,200 per week on the hotels, but we're making 10,500. So that's good. Getting there. All right, and this is our industrial. This is generic industrial. Here is 91.48, almost 10 grand. Well, 10 grand in total. This is our business, our offices, and these are split between generic offices, level 1 through 3, IT clusters, and then financial. And because I just put that financial in, the financial, there's a big giant boost with the, if you get the financial DLC, which gives you the
I
stock
think
market.
it's in.
Oh, awesome. Nice. If you get the financial DLC, the stock market
Hold
DLC,
it yourself.
um,
I don't wanna talk about your poop dude face with tears of joy. Oh now.
Damn. All right. Farming, 14th are all of our, these are the specializations that come with the base game. Industrial specializations, whether you have remastered or not, this is in there for City Skylines 1. All of these are built in, so this is broken down accordingly. You can see between the 4 different basic um, methods that they're using for industrial. And then these are the DLC here. Notice we only have the farming and we have the fishing. So we have these, but we don't have it.
I
We
have
have a
gotten
little bit of
critical
forestry.
industry.
Oh no, the forestry
Delta is a
is one of
diverse
these.
partner,
Ah,
showing
that's
their
not deal. That's not
capability
an
looking.
industry. So we may be able to do that too. We have the option. That one we can do at any time because I can plant trees and therefore create that industry anywhere I need it. The one thing you need to pay attention to, just like with the farming, is that you want to make sure the road layout is done so that your production buildings feed directly, or your harvesting, your production buildings directly feed into your harvesting buildings, which directly feed into your production buildings, which then directly feed back into the city. And then obviously, if you're going to go, because we have 2 freight line, much I should say of Chamois. And when we put the airport in, I plan on having a cargo portion for the airport too, just because it makes the most sense. Why have everything going out on the highway and the rail when we'll have the air option as well and try to go that route? Now, the only other thing that I
Okay,
haven't
I'm
ever
going to
considered,
sleep, guys. Missed
Diana
you.
the
Love
Duck oh
Jen.
07, we love you, Diana. Bye,
Gambler.
Ducky.
Hi
Oh seven,
Sin.
Ducky.
Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Edgeriner
Oh
D0 the
seven,
three
Ducky,
tap
oh
is
seven.
trying to get a crew
So
together for a
when
heist
we put the
against the
airport
Movie
in, we
Corps.
will be using a cargo
Tough.
hub portion for that as well,
Heist.
because we want
Ugh.
to make sure that we are using
Sleep
those
well,
throughputs.
ducky.
Now, I have never
Well
actually looked
played.
into this map as far as using
Sparkle.
boats.
Well
I'm not entirely
played.
sure we can, and that's something we'll
Access
look at here in
off.
just a moment.
Owl.
That might be a worthwhile way to
Skylanders 4
get more people in as
Crossbones.
well,
Cyberpunk.
so that we can
And
get
lost for
closer to hitting that
100,000
100,000
tokens.
population.
Zesty hyphen.
Then we have our, finally we
Gamblers
have,
on
over
cooldown for
here we have our toll booths,
101
and over here
seconds.
we have our public
Stop
transportation.
killing
So the
Ducky Sin
buses,
or I have to slap you lol.
that's fair.
Lol.
That's fair. That's fair. I promise. Nobody's dying in this game. So that's fine. You're good. Um, the bus line is bringing in
Add quote
2,400 a
stop
week.
killing Ducky Sin or I have to slap you lol hyphen Ducky. At Zesty, successfully added quote
I cannot wait
249.
for the day when the vast majority of the commands are not talking about people who have died or tragedies. It's probably never going to happen, but I really, yeah. Then we, so we have Metro here. Then we have train. The train, we only have the one train line. So that's something that
Delta
maybe.
is a little biotch. You are my wife and if she has an issue, I'll sort it smiling face with hard eyes. Lol.
How drunk are you right
FNJ
now,
Sin
Maxie?
grinning squinting face.
How drunk are you right now? Taxi is 410 per week. The trams are 854. I like it gives you even the penny at 40 cents.
It's called
1900 for the
Sin's Arcade
tours.
for a reason. Join the
And then obviously
multi-discipline
we have
Sin's
investments
Arcade
we could always take,
Discord.
go into and go from there. All right, so
https colon
that's where we're
slash
sitting at
slash
here.
discord.gg
And now we
slash
have this new area to grow
2GZEQ36.
into.
I'm scared
Should
Sin lol. It's
I
beaming
figured this?
face
Okay,
face
thank
with
you.
tears
I
of
thought
joy.
as much.
A crew of
Thank you for
ne'er-do-wells,
confirming that.
edgerunners, gangers,
I
and
thought
beastly
so.
commenters are prepping
I
their
didn't want to
weapons.
call you
Goo,
out. I
goo,
wasn't trying to be
crafts,
like that, you
cyberdex,
know.
sin.
Just I'm being
The
flat
spam
out
sheets don't
honest.
look good.
Was not trying to call you out,
D0
but
level 3 tap was sent
figured as
straight
much.
to a cold locker.
All right, so
Thank
where
God
are
that
the
the lightning
natural
staff didn't get
extensions
them. This tea.
that we
Let's
go
didn't
out
go to the pub.
across? Because this is probably the
Should we
best
say
bet is to
Maxi is
come back
Maxi
and branch
drunk?
back off of
Who would have
the
guessed?
um off of the Maxibloke University. Which, by the way, let's take a moment really to appreciate the Maxibloke University, shall we? The Maxibloke University is an acclaimed school of fine arts. We have a capacity of
Thinking
3,000
choice.
students, with 2 different sports available for everybody. We've been on the up and up. In fact, Bluebird and the Seven Chirpers is an animated film that was generated by students at the Maxibloke University. The animated
Happiness
film
does not detract from my love for zesty smiling face with
that
hard eyes.
captivates the hearts of both young and old, no matter how drunk you are. And then Gone with the Chirp. I mean, that one I think they've remastered that a couple of times over.
Remember how Sin said a few minutes ago no one dies in this game? What's with all the skulls and crossbones? Join
No
me in
named
Sin's
characters
Arcade
die
Discord.
in this game. No named characters die in this game. Sorry. Allegedly. Allegedly.
I made a giant batch of chili crisp today. I'm putting it on everything lol. Oh out Maxi.
So it's like Frank's Red Hot? You put that shit on everything? No, viewers go bye-bye. Alright. So we need to figure out. Yes, it's the top of his head.
Yeah. Grinning face. Click on a skull and see who died. Bet there's a name.
No. Nope. Not in this game. Not in this game. In City Skylines 2, there is, though. In City Skylines 2, you get a lot more detailed information for each and every sim that you have, because they all have their own schedules. They have their own comforts, preferences, things of that nature. Things that City Skylines 1 does not do. At least not on console, because it doesn't have mods. Some of those things may have been added on mods on PC, but I don't have access to them. But no, you cannot see who it is that died in here. It's just, there are 5 of 19 households. I can't even look at the number of households. Where is in City Skylines 2, you can actually see the number of households and even look at how many people in there. No, nobody's died on Muse Avenue. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's the safest street in the entire city. I have no clue what you're talking about allegedly.
I was wondering what the smell was.
Psst, that's the right words, right? Kitty. Kitty, wake up. Kitty. 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 Kit. She's passed out. She is passed out. Oh, I got an ear twitch.
Zesty is an awesome person.
Anyway, so it's a safe street. It's a safe street. Muse Avenue is a safe. Now, how about that corner? That's a. I know Kitty's not. You can't see Kitty. She's sleeping. She's on the floor, and she's not my Kitty. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share pictures of her. But this cat loves me. Cat loves me. She thinks I'm another cat. All right, so we need to figure out what we are. I don't know. What did I say? Oh no. What did I say? All right, actually, we can put some stuff in here. While I'm waiting to figure out how I'm going to do the other. This is how you start one of those streams without actually knowing what you're going to do. It's good times.
Adson, you kidnapped a kitty?
No, I did not kidnap a kitty.
I think you're safe. My brain forgot grinning face.
I did not kidnap a kitty. I didn't do it. I did not kidnap that kitty. Kitty, did I kidnap you? Pussy does love me. I'm the pussy whisperer.
Successfully added quote 250.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. All right, so. All right, we. Let me turn the 24. Let me turn the nighttime off. Give me a sec, guys. What are we doing on? Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. It's gonna
My
get
work
bright.
here is done.
Indeed. Oh, that's right. It's not gonna get bright because now it's gonna get bright.
Sin's a dealer, not a kidnapper. He pushes pussy, not take M.
You know what? Maybe we're not gonna get rid of that completely. Maybe we're just gonna make a new one. Well, we'll go out one more. Okay, out here. We're going to go up here and grab... What, one large on each way? Yeah, that might work.
Sin's a dealer, not a kidnapper. He pushes pussy, not take M hyphen sheep. Add quote, I'm the pussy whisperer, Sin.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I probably am never gonna get this, stuff monetized now. Now, I don't think I will. I don't think I think those days are gone. Damn it! Let's do that first, and then I can use that as the way to gauge. That way, it already has power. It already has power, and I don't want to have to worry about getting power out here immediately. Let's put that one down here. I will soon. I will soon. I will soon, and then we can have the members only streams where I teach you two how to be a pussy whisperer just like me. And you go. That's where I get demonetized, right there. You're welcome. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Monetization was just not meant to be on a natural disaster level.
Natural disaster level.
It's over.
It's over, Jim. It's over. All right, put water down. These can just have one strip across. And then this, where can I drag it off of? Oh, that goes directly into there. Can that just drag that down?
Memberships, I will join, as long as my wife is there to face with tears of joy.
She will be. She's been one of the ones who's been really waiting for me to gain the ability to have those memberships. So, absolutely. Absolutely. We need to change the budget. I just saw how much what our budget for water is, which is not good.
100%.
Let's go up to 90% there, and that means that this needs to go to 90% as well. We're there, guys. We're getting really, really close. I'm trying.
When Fallout becomes real life, Sin won't even get bottle caps, lol.
We're like 2,700 watch time hours out of 3,000. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. All right. So this will be larger. This I'm still going to keep because I think this is worthwhile to have. Oh, it is large over here as well. And it's more money for us. That's incoming and outgoing. Don't worry about the power. The power they'll get here in just a second. But now we can branch off. Should I level this? You know what? I think I just figured out what we need as far as the next one. We're going to have to go with this one. Remember we had to buy the other half of the lake. And it's 21,000 for that one. Hold on. Do I have? Oh, I don't think I could anyway because there's rocks right there. Yeah, so that's not a throughput.
Tap 1 million tokens and now has 11,192,600.
I don't see any boats. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to. There's no way to get any boats down this river. It's wide enough for it though. But the only way that I could feasibly make that work would be is if say I'm going to be over here, for example, and I buy this tile somewhere along. Is that a monkey showing its buttocks? His sculpted buttocks? Monkey sculpted buttocks? Monkily sculpted buttocks. That's right. Because this is still cut out. We might be able to soften this up so it doesn't look so... Alright, well, it looks really garbage when you're that close to it.
Grinning, squinting face.
Wait, that didn't look right either. Edit that out! Edit it out!
Join the
Pretend that didn't happen.
Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Hold on, can I drag that? Yes. Okay, so this might be it. This might be it. Whatever this building is, the best of the shops.
CL, don't edit it.
Need a key around let's go here. Platform. Need a key wall? I don't think I can put a key wall there. I don't think I can put a key wall there. Because there's no water, so I would have to have it flooded in to be able to, it would have to be able to touch wall. So let me show you what I mean. Unfortunately, if without mods, if I had mods, it'd be a different story. But because I don't have mods, I can't do it. So watch, I can try to grab here, shoreline required. So it would have to be touching water in order for me to do it. And the only way to make that happen here, especially this far inland, would be to trigger every tsunami multiple times as much as I could right here to see if it would flood in long enough, quickly enough for me to be able to draw it in. And even then, it's just going to kill everybody. And you guys act like I'm the criminal mastermind here, right? I had a parking area by the stadium for the tailgate, for the tailgaters. There is. Maxibloke touring his university. This is the tailgater parking lot. Well, this is one. This is for the football, right? And then over here we have basketball. But you're right. Oh, there's a tiny parking lot there. But most people get to this one by walking or biking because the buses all come by here.
Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07. I'll do as many as you want, green heart. Maybe a park over by the cliff behind the stadium to soften the view. 2020. All
right, hold on though. Let me see what I want to do. So I got rid of that. Did it leave? Yeah. Is that if I drag this road? This is a one-way road or one-lane road, two-lane road. I know what I'm trying to say. Maybe I don't want it to be that small, but
drop a squat until your buttocks pop face with Tom.
I know the slope is too steep. All right. So what if we come out?
2025 is the year of the monkey buttocks monkey, zesty. At D0 double 3 tab, successfully added quote 252. Yes. I've had a gummy.
Hey, no judgment. No judgment. All right, so hold on. Bring this down. We could bring this down, and then we could develop into this area. We could leave it up, bridge the gap here, and build up into this area as well. But I think with this, it's going to have to be more... Like, it's going to have to be here to one lane with the bicycle path, and then it would upgrade out to... Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, that's the same path, so I have to go further out. Oops. Into this, if I were to keep it up, upright, if and elevated across, so then this would be the 4-lane 4 lane across,
Zesty.
so it's more of an arterial. Yeah, more of an arterial, I believe.
Low.
Yeah, I think that might be the best bet, and then we can have it come back off of this. So let's try that instead. I think that might be a better option. Let's go back in here. Oops.
Grinning, squinting
This one.
face.
And here, straight. And we go
I
out.
don't need gummies to be silly. Fire. Neither do I, it just makes the silly better lol.
It does. It does make the silly better. It always makes the silly better. Oh, she wants out. Give me just a second. I have to move. I have to open the door for Kitty. Hold on, Kitty. Hold on. I can't hear you when I have the headset.
Hibachi. She wants out. Oh, cat, I thought you meant someone in that burning
The thing
house
is, I
lol.
couldn't. Can you hear me still? I'm not sure if I hit the microphone.
Lol.
I couldn't hear her if she was crying. Her cries are really, really quiet. They're much like the how quiet Ryoki's could be at times. And
There's a
so
loose pussy joke somewhere there.
I didn't hear her crying to be let out, and she probably wasn't going crazy like she
Lol.
normally does. But now I just left the door slightly open, so she's if I don't, she's gonna cry and want back in, and I won't hear her because I'm wearing a headset. And whatever you guys are hearing, I hear in stereo. Um,
Oh shit, my buttocks just popped lol 8.
damn,
Lol.
damn, your
Head
buttocks are
blank,
popping,
there's
huh?
a loose pussy joke somewhere there. She.
Buttocks are popping. Just popping them buttocks like nobody's business.
D0 3 tap, successfully added quote 255.
Oh, that's too
DP.
high.
LOL.
Down, back, and no, wrong one. That's not what I want. This one. Down, on, and down to 15%, 15 degree. All right, let's go back in.
The things you do for love face with tears
Exactly.
of joy.
I want this even. Right there? That looks like that's even.
Quote.
I think that's even.
Quote 235. What happened
Yeah,
to
I
you
think that's
twins,
even.
honey? Sinta DT, February 5th, 2025.
Yeah, I'm never gonna live that one
Lol.
down. Damn it. Never gonna live that quote down. That's gonna be there forever. Is this an expensive, just bad choice or what? Oh yeah, that goes. What the hell? That was all supposed to be this. Oh, because of the. Okay, got it. Get rid of this. Oh no. Yeah, so this was. I know what I want to do. It's just not. It's not. I'm not getting it. Not getting there. All right, let's try this again. So we're gonna grab the 2-lane. 4-lane, or sorry, 4-lane with decorative roads and decorative trees and bicycle lanes, and then bicycle trees and decorative lanes, and something like that. Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Grammy! Grammy, what's up, Grammy? Thank you so much for showing up, Grammy. Appreciate you.
February 5th, that's my birthday. Hey Grimmy.
John Jacob Jingleheimer shit. His name's my name too, Maxie. All right, so I think we will leave this like this temporarily, because we can then expand back down to another small 2-lane road with bicycle lanes and trees, and come off. Now this I may have to upgrade to a 2-lane as well, or to a 4-lane as well.
A7SG3.
And then I will bring
Hi
this
Grimmy
out by
smiling
segments,
face with sunglasses
bringing
sign
it
of the
down
horns.
bit by every
Hi
by
Grimmy
one
slightly
tick
smiling
each
face.
time, so
High
that it's
school.
a very gradual
The Thelma and
slope.
Louise Causeway. Listen up, you primitive
And this may
screwheads.
even be overkill. I
Edgeriner
probably could
Zesty
do
is
this a
trying
lot
to get a
better
crew together
overall,
for
but
a heist against
they're
the
gonna be like,
megacorp.
man, that's a
Chud.
hell of a ramp.
Heist, a moon.
All of that just to get to ground level. Is that overkill? I think that's engineering overkill, perhaps. But it's smooth.
Hi Maxibloke Zesty. Hi Griminy.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
School.
Hi, Grimmy.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
You guys check out Grimmy's stream. Wait,
https:///discord.gg/dfavh
do you have a channel?
/dfavh
Am I misremembering that?
So
I
shiny.
might. I might be misremembering it. And I.
Grimmy 891 has joined the treasure
Yeah,
hunt.
What do you guys think of that?
Rumble
That's
Award.
a.
Rolled 70. At Maxibloke won 2 million tokens and now has 50,482,000.
I don't know that that's over-engineered.
No. Slots all.
Does that look okay? It doesn't look okay, or it looks okay?
You got arcade,
Oh, you don't have a
particles,
channel. Got it.
particles, and lost your 100,000 tokens.
Well, the benefit of having this is that I can thread roads back off of it. So, for example, we could have cutbacks that come in here after, right? Because we want them to still touching the toll booths, whether they're getting on or off the highway. Ultimately, that's why we've got it, so we can make some additional money going that route. If you're going to use our roads, you might as well pay for the benefit of using our roads. And yes, everything is shiny when it's raining.
Sin will do anything just to get along one. Give at Grimmy 891 1 billion.
Oh, you know what? Did you give? Is it going to go through? Let me see if it goes through. If it doesn't, let me load up Streamlabs while we're waiting for that to see if it goes through. It did give it to you. Wait, did she give him from yours though? Didn't you, Zesty? Didn't that from your stock?
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edger and nurse.
Because you didn't do ad tokens, you did give tokens.
Their weapons, armor, gear, skill soft.
Let me sign in real fast into Streamlabs.
Team
Oh no. Yeah, probably. But I mean, like you said, the points don't matter. The tokens don't really matter. It's just a matter of just hanging out and having fun. And regrettably, because I can't do the redeems right now, which really hurts my heart, it's just a matter of collecting them just to collect them.
Yeah, give tokens from mine.
Well, let me sign in anyway. That way, if I can give everybody else additional tokens as well. Because if I forgot that you have to sign in to Streamlabs time to time, because Streamlabs decides that it likes to update like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, I think this is overkill. I think this is not...
Ad quote, everything is shiny while it's raining, Sin. Add Maxibloke, successfully added quote 256.
Oh. Alright. So, off of there, and then off of here. What if we go in and... What the hell? There we go. And this one we jump down to...
Hind sheep.
That'll take us more than half the time to actually get there. Down. Out. Where's the bit? 2. And then 2. And then that's still not... Yeah, because then we're going underground. That's almost the exact same length of distance, although it is a smoother angle of attack. It is a significantly smoother angle of attack. And then this one can be probably 4 lanes as well. Just so you have the intersection. Is that too much of a hiccup? No, that's good. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. And let's see, what have we not done as far as any mass transportation? So we have done buses.
It's smooth and long now.
We have trolley buses. We have trams. We have metro. We have train lines. We do not have ship lines. We don't have plane lines yet. We do have monorail. We don't have cable car. We do have taxis. We do have tours. And we have yet to use a lot of these additional public transport or content creator pack hubs. And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure we're going to be able to do that in this city the way that I've built the infrastructure, unless we go back in and come back in with a major overhaul of the entire city infrastructure, which we may have to do it depending upon how bad or good the actual traffic ends up being. But I'm thinking that this now, actually, hold on, I got a better idea. What if this turns into also here, and then I can make these a highway lane. Well, that just still prevents people from riding the bikes, so I can't do that. Yeah, that won't work. Okay, so let's continue with this, and we will go out as far as we can, just kind of get an idea of how we're going to build into this area. We could put trees along the highway, or continue these trees down along the highway to kind of buffer the sound a little bit from the actual highway itself. Let's go in and do that. We can choose just oaks, and we want about that large a circle, and we'll just drag it across. And then maybe some young lindens just to spread it up a little bit. And what I'm doing is I'm just tapping a little bit by bit as I'm running across it. Yeah, so that looks pretty good actually overall. It'll take a good chunk of the noise down, and just to make sure that the noise quality is lower. You can see how loud the actual highway is under the noise pollution tab in your infograms, and yeah, it drops off quite a bit. Damn, look at how loud this is. So obviously we don't want to build too many residences anywhere in an area of this stadium, because these people are probably pissed off because they live right near this stadium over here. Some loud spots all over this map. But like Gunboat Willie Heights, most of it, except for a little bit of the crime right here. Okay, sorry, the crime over here as well, and the crime over here as well. Shh, I don't know what's going on. Other than that, it's quiet, relatively quiet. Look at that. It's nice and quiet. The Three Holly Square and Fruit Glen are relatively quiet.
This is gonna be tight. Sins Arcade, July 23rd, July 7th, 2020.
The zoo is relatively quiet.
Primitive screwheads.
Riverwalk West is, well, okay, so that's not a good example. Riverwalk East, sorry. That's, except for some of these more, like this is obviously an attraction, so you're just going to be there. My raid! Oh! Mojenar, Kimberly Kelly, Elon Paul, 07 Raiders, 07 Raiders, 07. Woo! I love it, guys. Do you like crazy stuff happening? Do you like to blame the host for everything that happens? You've come to the right space. Welcome to Sins Arcade, where anything can happen, all kinds of crazy stuff is probably going to happen, and then I'm most likely going to be blamed for it. But here's the caveat. I will own most of that because most of the time it is my fault. However, it's not always my fault, even when it is my fault. The points don't matter. Sit down, enjoy it, grab a cup of tea, grab some coffee, grab a drink, grab some snacks, grab something. We are on our way to trying to get to 100,000 in this wonderful city of Chamois. Here's a wonderful, breathtaking shot. Maxibloke University is down here. Gunboat Willie Heights is over here.
Crap. We got raided.
Yep, got raided. Can't hide the bodies. Gotta hide the bodies. Hide them. You're supposed to hide the bodies. Whose duty was it this time anyway?
Successfully added 257.
I mean, that's what we play RimWorld for, because you've got to hide the bodies. You have to. It's imperative. All right, so we're going to use this as an arterial back into Maxibloke University. We're going to let this continue to grow. I want to trying to add more areas to take some of the route. Actually, hold on. Before we go any further, what is the trans? So 77%. Not doing badly. Not doing as well as it could. Okay, that rectangle about is doing well. This is just busier. This is slowed down because of the toll booth over here. The Indestructible Soho. Excellent school for gifted vegetables. You just got to make sure their wheelchairs are locked first. Otherwise, they just roll right downhill. Reverence for the win. My name is Lord of Sin for a reason. Diddley's Donkey Farm, where you can get the best asses around.
Whose duty was it this time anyway?
Duty.
Sin.
Duty. Maxibloke's rounding. Why is a bunch of stuff named after Maxibloke in here? What the hell's going on with that? Naturally perfect arboretum, because it's naturally perfect. The double tap crematorium. Get your hot ashes here, because where else are you going to get your hot ashes? And then if you're in a roofing business owned by Sean Connery, you get your shingles. Yep, I'm going to hell anyway, so that's just one of the many horrible jokes I give. Kiwi Pirates, typical Kiwi beer stuff. The Elon Paul Birdsong Heritage. Let's take a tour, shall we? Let's. Elon Paul looking over his district, waving at the presents. I mean the little people. Hi, look at you guys.
So sorry, Sin, but I have to bail out. Yes, I'm drunk. But I had a long work shift beforehand and now I really need to sleep. Have a great stir.
This is a swanky ass bar. Alright, Maxibloke 07, have a happy and safe one. We love you, Maxi. 07, Maxi, take care. Get some rest. At Maxibloke.
07 at
Thank
Maxibloke.
you.
Night,
At Elon Paul. And then
Ellen in a toga.
Or is it
Elon
EP?
Paul. Ellen. Take care, Maxi. EP.
It's one of those. My goodness, which one is it?
Sweet dreams at Maxibloke.
I don't remember which one it is.
Thank you for watching. Your support means
Did
more than you
it
know.
trigger
Even
when
if
you
are
came in,
outsider.
Elon Paul? Did it
Don't
trigger
be
for you?
shy, the arcade
Like
events.
the showcase? Did it actually see you?
07 Maxi.
It's a pretty cool district, actually. So this is Elon Paul's district. It has an Ulta. They have an Ulta Beauty. A yakisoba tasty noodles. And there's Andy's balls back there.
Wonderful new creator.
Did it finally show up? No, that's sheeps. Maybe it's Elon Paul?
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
I know I have one. I just don't know which one it is. Oh, we're still looking around. Flex Gym.
I know that's Sheepside.
Andy's Bowling Alley.
I love my district.
Look at that.
Grinning, squinting face.
You even have hardwood ceilings. Who does that? Flex Gym is really popular around here. But this is a pedestrian pathway. Only the pedestrians can out and walk on it, and service vehicles. Nobody else can drive on it. So you have one of the quietest areas and the healthiest areas, Elon, because nobody is going to get hit by cars. And then look, she just skated. She's got Heelys on. Do you see that? She's all wee. Stop. Haha. Oh, what happened to your beard there, dude? Your beard's weird. Alright. And this kid walking by himself. What the hell's up with that?
Put Elon's next to Shivels. You know the son you forgot. Rolled 86.
Yes.
D0 up
Yeah, yeah,
three
yeah.
tap
Italian
4
dinners.
million tokens and now has 11
Buccal
trillion
Makosa.
894,877,808
What the hell?
tokens. Love it. For sugar. Safe area.
It is a safe area. I have to give them some credit. They didn't have to go into some of the degrees that they did for some of the details inside of these buildings. Captain's Saloon. The Captain's Saloon is right there. Look at that. Bollards. So the people can... And those bollards do actually go up and down if there are PlayStation certain... Excuse me, sorry about that. PlayStation is starting to have some draw issues, looks like. Helicopter way off in the distance. Check that out. And this is... That's cool. Like it rolled up. Can I get up there that way, or can I... Well, let me climb to climb the stairs. So the stairs are over here, and then you would get in there. It's the monorail. But that's not actually the monorail, is it? I thought that was the... Oh, I guess it is the monorail. Oh, it is the monorail. All right. Yeah, it is the monorail. Let's go inside the station, shall we? Monorail. I had to. I'm obligated. Thank you, Phil Hartman. We love you. We miss you, Phil Hartman. So I'm obligated due to that. Remember when GTA 4, when you could do this? You remember. So here's an additional view of Elon Paul's district. Look at that big twerk. See, this is like San Francisco all over again. Damn you, Elon! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Kitty, you're back. Hi, Kitty.
One too many with dinner.
Yep. Sing along karaoke. Whoa.
Elon Paul will need to wear that outfit on his next stream.
Yeah, that's it. I agree. Everybody, you know what? Let's do that. Shall we make a poll? Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
Toga?
Should Elon Paul wear a toga in his next stream? Why am I putting that on my stream? Because I can. And because it's funny. The poll is open. Please vote now. Please vote with your love and the heart and the cockles deep within your heart. And use the force, Luke. And please place your vote now. Should Elon Paul wear a toga in his next stream? Should he say go nuts donuts while he's wearing said toga? Silent Rob's... Ah! Just got hit by the monorail. Go nuts donuts. Put them in your mouth right now. Put these sweet nuts in your mouth. Only $2.49. Limited time offer with selected products. Frank's Fish Sticks. Right next to a coffee house. Oh, God, that's horrible.
He looks good in a toga.
There's a tan, too. Hey, Tranquilla Mare. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Dress as toga in the next stream, lol.
I believe it. I believe it. And now I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to check that, too. I'm going to have to check on that, Elon Paul. There's a merry-go-round. Look at this. Look at this one. This is a wonderful district, actually. This is a very cool district. You can hear the Calliope music from back there. And then they got a little playground over here for little tykes. The Jumpy Castle. And here, want to see something really cool?
Gamble D0 double 3 tap.
If you never wanted to see your kids again, this is the jumping castle you put them into. You'll never ever see them again. And I don't think you even hear them. Nope. I don't hear them. But all this kid's, he's all happy. He's like, yeah, I'm the favorite one now. They have to tell me they love me. It's nice brownstones. Looks like New York or Chicago a little bit. You have a botanical garden over here. Look at that beautiful botanical garden. These people sitting out here. What are you gonna? Are you? Did your legs? Oh, you're sitting down. Sorry. Very rude and disrespectful of me to. How the hell did they park the car right there? Shh. It's an insurance gig. I guarantee it. Yep, 902. YUP 902. You guys write that down. We need to report it. So yes, that's where we're at. Oh, I was trying to get over here to the Meteorite Park, or to the Park of Industry.
Sin, nice brownstones. Chat, quit looking up the dude's toga.
Nice brownstones there, buddy. Hashtag nice brownstones. If you know, you know. You know? Yeah, you know. Oh, we're getting a little bit of, was that frame tearing? Whoa. Okay, the PlayStation 5 starting to hiccup a little bit. I guess maybe it doesn't like 88,000 people. It doesn't like it at all. No, sir. Don't like it one bit. All right, so let's go over here and grab these 2-lane mountain road with grass median and bicycle paths. Go out to here, maybe. I might be able to drag that up. Where's the closest road? The closest road is here. That goes off of here, down here. Oh, this would be able to drag down too. Oh! You know what? Hold on. Why is it trying to snap off of that? Why is it trying to grab off of that one? Okay, I'm not... Alright, can I go up this way? What the hell? Okay, no, I guess we're not doing it that way. It doesn't want to do it that way. Can't take those out. So what are these? These are Rosewood residents, and they are 4-star. Ew. What is this? Amity residents. Oh no, you're Amity. You gotta go, buddy. No, I can probably drag it from here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this off from right here. How does that look? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. So that gives additional ways to get back in. Yeah. I like that. That gives additional ways to get back in, although I think truthfully this should also continue down. Ah, no way. Okay, what about... How does that look? That doesn't look too shabby. I'm trying to make sure there's enough bike pathing so that people can still utilize the bikes. And then they're going to be able to utilize this. However, the one thing I know that I'm going to have to worry about is I'm going to have to get the reconnections back in off of the highway. Because otherwise they're going to be, the people are going to be coming in off, most of the people are going to be coming in off the highway. And then they're going to have to hit right off of here, coming up, and then going up accordingly just to get into that area and to start filling that area up. And that's going to be pretty tough. And so I want to make sure that I'm not overwhelming the highways more than absolutely possible. The other way to do it is if I'm building further out in this area, for example, let me zoom out even further. If I'm building out into this area, maybe I can have the connections coming off from these two toll booths, and maybe run an additional frontage road, for example, that would lean back into that, and then have the frontage road come across here, and then have them still connect in that regard. So so it would look Much like any other, was that 3-lane? I want 3-lane. Yeah, 3-lane. 3-lane and go curved. Or no, we want straight first. Where is it at? Let's go use the road guidelines. We come out from where it ends. We come out 1, 2, 3, and drag that to here, and then, oops, wrong, and then go into curved because it begins to curve, right? And I could be wrong on this one. I might be wrong on this one, on how I get the curve on this one. Let's go into right there, and well, actually, it doesn't look bad at all, right like that. How does that look? That looks really good, actually. Yeah,
A crew of
yeah, that looks
ne'er-do-wells,
pretty good.
edgerunners, gangers, and beastly commenters are
That looks
prepping
pretty
their
good. That looks pretty
weapons,
good. Okay, so
armor,
now I need to try
gear,
to get something
skill
very similar on
softs,
the other side over
cyberdecks,
here.
sit. A rival team has countered your heist and dwindled your numbers.
Yeah, we can do that way.
They will
All right,
probably be
so
tortured and their
we
enhancements
came out.
removed in
Oh,
less
no, no, no.
US.
Do it again.
Accountant the rest
So
were
right where this
extracted and
circle
given medical
begins,
care.
1, 2, 3.
Results,
Oh no, we
Mojenar,
did that as straight last time.
1,130,000. Gamble
As straight last time. Oh,
Postal.
I can't do it straight here because it
Lowered
starts at a curve.
77.
That's right.
Zesty won
So I have
3
to do it
million
as curved.
tokens and now has 1,106,395,751
All right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, and then we come out.
tokens. Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
I don't
Edgerunner
think.
Zesty is trying to get a crew together for a heist
Oh,
against the mega core.
sure, we just
Type.
zoom. Oh, zoom out, zoom
Heist,
out.
a moon.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Nope. So I need to go further than that, out to maybe there. Nope, that's too much. Too much. To here. Damn, I don't want it to go that far out though. That's close. That's too close. Too close. A little too close. Do I accept this and then just draw it in the rest of the way? Yeah, I think I may have to do that. All right, so we go down here, and yes, I'm using both camera and controller and mouse on the PlayStation. Oh, that's still too much of a curve. Maybe I didn't like that after all. Okay, so then we go in here. Go out of that. No, out. Go here. Nope. Nope. Curve. Dang it. No, that's too much. Too much. I want it to kind of. Come on. Where is it at? Where is the? Is it this one?
Their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks, sit. The screen sheets don't look good. Zesty was sent straight to a cold locker. Thankfully the repo men and scaffs didn't get them.
That didn't look that bad, does it? Yeah, it looks probably bad. I may not look that good. I may have been okay with the first one, but not with this one. Why is that gonna go? All right, so let's go in here and go back to that. We want this to be one way into here. Yeah, we could do that. So come back out and go to curve, and this goes up to that and in. So that looks good there. And then this one can come down from here, including in. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, we could do that. All right, go back in and then go down. But I'm gonna have to do it the same way I did last time, where I went 1 and 1, or 2 at a time. So two clicks down for each of the connection costs. But this is a higher altitude on this side. So right now is right here on this one is where we're going to hit. Oh, I guess not. Now we will. How's that look? In here, and then that goes back out onto, it's probably too long a road, truthfully. But then this, we can get separated off from here into, oops, from there into here, getting rid of that. And so that still means that they have to go back out through, through the, yeah, so that means that they still have to come back out and go through, through the toll booth to get out. And that's probably one of the most realistic roads I think I've drawn this entire city. But now we have it across here. So now that we have this across here, let me go back over to that's too high of an area I'll do. So now that we have this road coming off here, that can go extend further out if we want to add further and build into this area here. We now have the arterial here that we can work with, and then the small crossroads so we can continue building into this area. This is the next area we're going to build into, but now we also have ways to be able to take some of that traffic right off the highway and off the freeway, right in. This only goes basically one way.
That road looks sus.
Which does? It looks like it's very happy to see you, I think. Is that what you're trying to get at? And nothing wrong with that. We want our roads to be happy. We want our infrastructure and erections to make you proud to put your feet on them. We're working on the marketing on it. Just give us a little bit of time. It's a work in progress. We'll get there. By the way, we are 7 minutes behind Nip Nip time. Smoke him if you got him. Give me just a moment, guys.
Add quote put your feet on M-sin. At Zesty, successfully added quote 259. Typo.
What do you have against M? What did she do to you? You bring me the head of M, I need to step on it.
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know.
I need to step on it. With my heel. Gotta work the ball of my foot in. Puff, puff, get into the roll. Alright, so how is this working? Just looking like, does this look garbage? Does this look garbage? Does this look garbage? How much rain? Stop with the rain already. Haha, don't you wish the weatherman could do that? Alright. Meow. Nobody's using this area, which I figured they probably weren't going to, but because I don't think I have any water running out this area either. So let's go ahead and see if we can start boosting this in just a bit here. Let's bring this down, and we try to keep the water lines under the road as best we possibly can, just because it makes more sense to do it that way. And we'll come back to that one. All right, so this, if you're careful, if you keep your snapping on, most of the time it will snap to the center of the road. For most of the roads, especially the small 2-lane roads, it will almost always snap to the center of. And for some reason, like the 6-lane roads, the 4-lane roads, it doesn't always want to snap to them. So here we don't necessarily need the road for this long road, or well, this one we do. But I'm saying up here we don't need any water lines running up there. So here, if you look here, you'll notice that this doesn't automatically snap. It snaps to one side of the road, but not in the very center of the road. So what we try to do is we go out as best we can to the center, drag it across to the green line. Thank you. Delete that. Go to the node and can reconnect it. And so now we can continue. We can start building into this area here. How is that building in? Man, why is death care? Cemetery usage is 90%. Is there another cemetery we can put in? That's full, that's full. That's full. Those are full. That crematorium there is not full. Do we put... I don't think we want to put, any funeral... Alright, do we want to do that here? What is that? Is that a medical plaza? I think that's medical, isn't it? No, that's the prison and then the work for the prisoners. Yeah, we could do that here. We could do that here. We could do that here. Why don't we... And let's put more... Hold on. Before we do that, we're going to have to do this. So we're going to take... We need a four-lane road with decorative trees. All right, let's drag this down to right there-ish and across. And the reason I need to do that is to take those people out, but also so that I have a good avenue through away. And now I can put a small road if I need to in to put some of these in. And it also breaks up the grid. Because I know a lot of people have said that I've been using the grid too much and relying on it, and they're not wrong. That's 100% true. So this will be all.
I'm married. I haven't slurped noodles in a while. Face with tears of joy.
The hell?
City Skylines Remastered, April 19th, 2025. Ahoy.
Spurious. I don't remember saying anything. Who said that? Who was that quoting? Spurious statements. Somebody called TMZ. I know, I'm putting them up. Alright, so that'll make these people happy, but that also means there's going to be a lot more hearses that are showing up. Oops. Keep an eye on this area for just a second. I want to see how much traffic is put into these areas. These don't have lights. Most of my cities, regrettably, unfortunately, City Skylines 1 do not. Traffic is a pain in the ass. Really, it seriously is. And because with traffic being a pain in the ass, and with console not having access to any of the really good mods that help you really do traffic the way that it should be done, do you need to turn it all here? Or are you guys okay with it being split like that? Okay, just making sure. I don't want anybody turning. So most of the time, your best bet is to not have traffic lights if you can help it, unless you want to choke point down things. So one place that traffic lights do still suck, but will help meter traffic down is going to be your industrial areas, specifically because you want to meter down the industrial area traffic going in through to your commercial district area, because that feedback loop has to be there. However, you can get around it if you make a good chunk of your commercial districts one-way roads. Then commercial will just, or the industrial traffic that feeds that commercial traffic. What's up with here? What's going on over here, man? What the hell's going on right there? The industrial traffic that feeds that commercial traffic will just despawn as soon as it's done delivering. Is it a little nifty exploit? Sure. Will it save your PC, your CPU, regardless of whether you're on a console or a PC or on PC? Absolutely. And that's a game engine trick itself. You can take that to the bank. So there has to be a light here because they waited. There is. All right, there's a light here. What about here? No light here. Does this one need a light because it feeds... I don't think... Okay, it doesn't need the light there. The bike highway is still running fine. Maybe we do leave that. Look at that. Look at that conga line of hearses. Don't you want to? Fatality. No, actually, let's go for a drive, shall we? Let's go for a drive. Let's get the dime to nickel tour. And in the Deathmobile that we like to call the Go Nuts Donuts van, because this van does not obey any of the physics of the game. So I'm just gonna accelerate. Just gonna accelerate. I'm gonna keep watching you guys. I'm not gonna pay attention to where we're going. I'm just gonna accelerate. It doesn't have like a top speed at all. Not one bit. And the autosave saved us. Look at that. Spun out. That just happened. That just happened. Mad Murdoch wishes he could do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Turn. Stop. The one thing is that because it can accelerate so fast, it doesn't really brake as fast as it says, as you think it would. All right, let's go. There we go. It's a fast tour. I didn't say it was a... And then, if you're motion sick, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very sorry for that. I'm so very... Whoa. Alright. See how that works on the highway. Get on the highway here. Matter of fact, the tour is you might want to get out of town. That's really what it comes down to. And oh my god! Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to change to a different vehicle. But probably not. Look at how crazy the Maxibloke Roundy's getting. That's insane. That is pretty insane. That is absolutely insane. Alright, 88,000. We're losing people. We're losing money. Where are we losing money and people at? 510 for income, 502 for expenses, meaning we should be making money. Do we get back into investments? I don't know. I don't know.
The motion sickness
Probably, yeah. It probably would have killed her. I'm sorry. It was actually starting to bug me. So I'm very, very, very sorry. I genuinely mean that. I hope I didn't make anybody sick. I wasn't trying to. But it was fun. Alright, so if you do that the right way and you get into an actual vehicle that... The problem is none of them are nearly as fast, right? They're not as fun, or not as fun because they're not as fast. That's really what it comes down to. Alright, so... We didn't put a forest around this. Now, we have to speed time back up because we did put those, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, right here. So we did put these down, but we have to wait, the cemeteries. I did put the cemeteries down. I know what I can say. I can talk. I promise. I did put the cemeteries down, but we're gonna have to speed the timer up here in just a moment anyway, because we need to get those hearses out. They need to be able to pick people up. You're going to experience death waves from time to time. Whenever you start a city, the group of people that move in for, I want to say it's the first 6 months or so, then usually those people will be locked in kind of into a population marker. And whenever those people get to senior age, most of them will usually perish all at the same time. And that's where you're going to get giant death waves. You want to not try to grow your city in large swaths so that whenever you do have those death waves, you don't have to deal with them all at the
Busy
same
happy
time.
primitive
Because
screwhead.
otherwise, it'll not only kill your
Engineer
income, it'll
D0
kill,
free
absolutely
tab is
kill
trying to get a crew
your
together for a
transportation,
heist
your
against the
traffic,
mega core.
because most of them
Type.
will not be picked up by
Heist failed.
helicopter. Most of them will only want
Clue
to be picked
3.
up by
It
some
should
road
prize you
vehicle.
should
And
definitely
those road
feed
vehicles
her.
all
Down
that
to
up, as you can see in the traffic on screen.
1246 May
It's going to get crazy pretty fast.
2023.
So,
August 5th,
and you got all these other people who want to
2023.
get to work. They want to go do the things that they want to do. You've got industrial traffic that wants to go and do its thing. Again, moving out to from the industrial sites to the commercial sites and or export. It gets crazy. It gets crazy fast. Now we've been through a bunch of it on this in this city throughout the series. There is going to be a playlist available for you as well. So if you want to catch up, it'll be available for you. This is not the only city I've ever worked on in City Skylines, but City Skylines Remastered, which is available for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox comparable system. Off the top of my head, I can never remember because Xbox can't even remember how to number their own systems. Don't blame me on that one, because much like Valve, they don't know how to count right. Uh, that joke will never not be funny. And yeah, now that Half-Life 3 may actually be happening finally, that joke may finally be done. Um, but with City Skylines Remastered,
Console.
you can go up to 25 tiles from the
Game
9
Bureau.
tile limit that you had in the original City Skylines
At
1.
Gunboat Willie
There
Repeat.
are
Skull
some what
crossbones.
I would
Skull
call
crossbones.
highly
GIF.
recommended
And DOS for
downloadable content or
100,000
DLC that you would
tokens.
probably want to have if you want to
Level
get into this.
17.
But the
At
game
Gunboat
never
Willie
stops
lost
being
1
fun
million tokens and
because
now has
you're challenged by yourself. You could play the game completely free. If you want to turn all the cheats on and just
213,124
build with no
tokens.
money as being an issue or no budgetary concerns, none of that, absolutely go hog wild. You could turn
Skizzy
most of the
Code.
stuff off. Um,
D0 Level
I don't
3
like that. I
tab
want the
made it back
challenge.
from their solo
And
heist with
and
some
obviously this is going
data,
to be a
but
giant challenge. So
nothing,
for
and
example, all
detailable
those
data
people
that no one
who
can
died,
verify.
we're now just
A
down to
crew of ne'er
69
do
traffic.
wells,
Normally
with
69,
angles,
I'd say
gamers, and
nice, but
instrumentals
traffic
inspecting
is
their
no.
weapons, armor, gear,
Look at
skill
that.
crafts,
Look at
sniper
that.
decks,
Look
SID.
at this traffic.
The City of Sin.
All right,
GIF
speed this up.
etc. Sung.
Speed this up.
Results D0 level 3
We're
tab
down to 67. So we're dropping
1,100,000.
until we can get this giant death wave resolved. I mean, I'll have to hold off on trying to build because if I build more residential and everything else and build
Too
more
many
under the
funerals.
district, yeah, too many funerals. By the way, while we're doing that, waiting for that to go, and speaking of districts, we do need a new district named. So, what should this portion of the new area, will probably come out here.
Too many funerals.
What should this area be named after? We did have some new people who chatted in, and we could determine the policies and the other stuff for that. Let me see who else. Who is new that I hadn't seen? Excuse me, give me just a moment, guys. Mojenar. Does Mojenar have a district or any assets named after Mojenar? Ooh, the mind reels.
Mojenar.
Okay. Oh, it's Mojenar. How is it pronounced, man? If I mangle it, I don't mean to. Okay, yeah, I can do that. All
Newer.
right. No, what do you mean no? Well, wait. Are you doubting? Are you do you not want me to build one for you? You don't want a district named after you? I mean, I'm willing to do it. You don't want the clout of having a district
Don't
named
listen
after
to
you?
it. You'll die.
Oh my God! Don't listen to Belson. Belson's been drinking. He's not
Info.
trustworthy. He's been sipping on the gin and juice. He's been sipping on the gin and juice. Don't trust him. Don't fall for it. That's just crazy talk. It's not like I could have a meteor fall from the sky and take out your district or anything. I could never do that or cause earthquakes or anything like that. I don't know what he's talking about. It's unscrupulous, and that's hearsay. It's hearsay. It's hearsay. Until proven otherwise, it's hearsay. Let's go with an emerging downtown. Oh, let's go back in there. Go in here. Let's go in emerging downtown. Let's go with, open this up. Make it M-O-J. J-E-N-A-R. I want to make sure I have it spelled correct.
The proof you need. As long as people get their funerals.
Look, the stammering is partially because I'm drinking the second cup of coffee in the middle of the stream instead of before the stream. This is highly caffeinated cordyceps coffee. But I'm drinking water along with it. So I'm trying to be as healthy as I can while still being a highly caffeinated crazy person. Which I'm sure many of you could relate to. And if you can, please hit that like button. Please help me out. Please help the channel out. Consider hitting the subscribe button. We've got a lot of people who are watching. And normally I don't care to do the call to action. But this is...
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg/.
Okay, so Mojenar Manor. Yeah, Mojenar Manor. We'll do with that. That is a lot of dead people. Hey, look. You better call Bruce Willis, because look, you guys can all see dead people. And I don't care how cringy that is. Come at me, Macaulay Culkin. Oh, wait, wrong kid. Okay, that one was slightly purposeful. Just a little bit. Does that really look that janky? I don't think it does. Does it look that janky? No, it's not that janky. That's not that much jank. Well, at least I know we can look at it this way and see which way they're going to go. That's pretty cool.
Madam has spoken.
What did she say? Hold on, let me catch up. Too many friends, Mojenar. Yep. Okay, I think I did. I'm up to caught up. Yeah. Blah. Blah. All right. Mojenar Manor. Let's get some stuff built in. I know I just said that I wasn't going to build onto it, but better to have the infrastructure now, where if we start dipping into negative balances, we are okay. How far out do I want these separated? Can I get that? How does that look? Does that look bad? No, when those fill in, that's quite a bit of a gap here. Worst case scenario, I could curl back around with some of them if I want. Because I can't do an actual cul-de-sac per se. This is what they consider the cul-de-sac, which I don't like. And the other way to do it is to draw in like a very, very tiny, what does it go? 1, 2 out, 2, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, see, oh, what, I think I screwed that up. Hold on. Oh, what? 1, 2.
Quote, as long as people get their funerals, Mojenar. At D0 tab.
Yeah, see, it's ugly. That's ugly as hell. At least City Skylines 2 does let you draw or actually have real cul-de-sacs, which this one does not have. Or if you're on PC and you have for City Skylines 1, you have mod access to it. So I can't do it. But maybe worst case scenario, we do drag that back around and in here. So that's something we could do. Let's go ahead and drag this down. We're in straight road.
Sarge, we can work you in any time.
Is that gonna look too bad?
249 stop
No, I think that'll be okay.
To slap you lol-ducky, March 5th, 2025.
And I'm not too worried about these roads. Like this can connect here, right? These can connect in. Well, I don't want these to be. These shouldn't be bike paths. These need to be.
I'm working on it, but
with
you face with raised eyebrow.
There you go. So something like this. That way they have access to get back in and back out. I'm not sure if I want the... Do I want the road to reconnect back out?
We'll all just seeing if you're paying admission.
Hmm. Well, this is too steep, so if I were to go from here and drag a road back down into the toll booth, which is what I would want to do, I want to feed them back into the toll booth from here. This road is more of a connection point, so the best point if we wanted to reconnect back into the road would be to then, at that point, truthfully, use a one-way highway,
I see how it is. You just
one-way
wanna kick my
highway
ass.
ramp, and that could probably get
LOL.
pulled off of here, so um,
Literal
it's not
lol.
messing with any of this traffic here.
And yes. Lol.
Let's see. Hey, Maxibloke University. Acclaimed level.
Lol.
We gained 3 additional academic works from this last year. Now, remember, we just sped the time up, so it's going to speed through time a lot faster for the whole academic year. So, gained 3 more academic works. We gained 67 new additional students, 5 attractive campuses now. And some fairness, I remember I did put some additional housing back over in that area too. Citizen Bluebird, the cinematic masterpiece that defies the way that films are made. Saving Private Bluebird. It is a heartfelt
Phil.
story of
I see
friendship.
how it is. You just wanna kick my ass. SGT Belson to DT.
It is the heartfelt story of
GTAA3 pack
friendship that will capture the
successfully met
attention
its
of both critics and audiences
43,060
alike.
mark.
They could have written that much better. Virtual skylines, music videos, or anything but a defeated type of art based on this exquisite piece, combining music, film, in an elaborate and mostly unexpected way. And then apparently we did win a basketball trophy and 2 additional toga parties. I don't know what it is about
Are we supposed
Maxibloke
to be watching
University.
the stream?
What stream? Are we supposed to be watching the stream? Did the stream go bye-bye? Is it... I'm watching it on this side. It's... The stream died? Wait, did the stream die? What the heck? Hold on. It looks good on my side. I'm not getting any errors. I'm showing
Stream
excellent
is good.
connection.
We are teasing.
He got
Lol.
me. Damn. Damn. All right, you can clip that.
Meaning squinting
You can
face.
you can straight out fucking
Notice
clip
who.
that. You can straight out clip that shit. You got me good. Damn. Mad respect. That that was
SGT are teasing each other.
damn. You got me. That messed with me bad.
I see you, Sin.
I'm like, no. What the hell? It's going this died. What a gullible look,
Lol.
right? Yeah, no shit. That was damn good.
Hello, Phil.
That was damn good. All right, what if we drag this down?
Gully-bull.
Golly gee whiz, Rick. What's she golly whiz? Cheese whiz, Rick. I think that's too far. All right, that's probably too far. What if we go out at a 60-degree here? And see, that's what I wanted to do is have it smoother so it just rolls right into it. But I don't think it will let me get that close. Let me see if I go here. Yeah, and then this. I don't want it to look awkward. Right here? Does that look weird? With a weird hiccup and chicane? Yeah, I don't like that either. Okay.
Goes, indeed.
What are you doing, kitty? Don't. It's okay, kitty. Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Well, see, there you go. Now you can get out. Good job, kitty. Bye, kitty.
Quote. That damn road is getting even more sus. Now it has veins. Quote 140 damn, those are some big gourds. Sin, March 27, 2025.
Will it not let me get close enough? Okay, you know what? Let's try it this way. Straight, and you need to go There
Chicane
you go, down.
always sounds like an excerpt from a porno score.
It does, doesn't it?
Quote, Godo Ongos, indeed, SGT Belson.
And then from here, back into curved. And then, what the hell? See, I can't, it's City Skylines, man. It won't let you do it within a certain range. It's so ridiculous. And now that would be considered too close. So if we go up from here, if I go to this I could probably reconnect, and then this goes in, because it might not be too far out. Yeah, see, that works better. Maybe that way, and then straight.
Ad quote, Chicane always sounds like an excerpt from a porno score, SGT Belson. At D0 3 tab.
Oh, okay, so it's just a minor. Do I even need to have that even elevated? No. Oh, we want that out at a 45. So what if we go out to, will it connect? One more. Right there.
Join the multi-discipline
How's that?
Discord.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay, I like that. So then that gets them, they can go directly out if they need to. And it gets any additional anything else that needs to get exported can go out this way too. It doesn't actually have to go up and use this. I'm trying to take a little bit more off of this now that we had to rebuild this entire area. Part of it was underground beforehand, so we had to go in and redo and then go, and I had to put in. I didn't want to draw it because drawing it on PlayStation is not very fun. But now because we have the clover leaf here, the clover leaf is actually flowing fairly decent. And we're now gonna have that reconnect. I'm not sure we want to have this connect off into here. I think this might even be actually, that's a better slope. Hey, old explorer, welcome back. I will keep that there, but what if we take another? Well, it's going to have to be elevated, right? Maybe not necessarily elevated. Okay, let me see. What if we go with a small highway? Just 2 lane, one each way. All right, first off, yeah, straight from here. Can I get beyond that? Okay, that's the one thing I was more worried about, is that I wasn't going to be able to get along. Oh, I have to go under that, though, can I? Yeah, 2. Oh, hell. I forgot about that. Because it's so high in the elevation. Okay. Did I already do the 2? Yeah, am I 2 down? All right. 2 down. So there's that, and then 2 down. And then 2 down. Damn. All right, I'll have to redraw that. And then 2 down. And then, but maybe, yeah, because I wanted to go back up the mount, up the hill. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Back in, it's straight, and then down to 2, down 1 more, there, and then, nope, there you go, that's good. And now we go to curved, goes to there, no, off of this intersection right there. How does that look? Does that look really good or bad? Damn, that's an angle right there. All right, so that I may need to smooth that out a little more. I think I'll have to, let's do that now. I'm trying to be way more mindful of how it looks. Trying to be better and be patient with myself more than anything else. Instead of trying to go with, oh, that's a really good idea, let's go ahead and build on that. Work on it a little bit better. So we will add, we have some soil availability. What if we...
That's stinky. Can I eat it? Sin May 2023.
Level terrain, we will match to
I was losing until you came in.
Tie Stick Street. We'll match right off to the elevation of Tie Stick Street.
Quote.
Wait, doesn't that? Please tell me that goes right into Sesamio.
Quote
It doesn't, but it should, and it's
101.
going to right
No,
now.
we're
I have to
not
change that really
kidding.
quick.
You haven't lived until you've scooped shit out of Cinderella
I'm
underwear.
just kidding.
Yeloni
Just kidding.
246, May 3rd,
All right, so we
2025.
will go back and do that
Down,
again
out,
to
in,
here,
curved.
in there,
Lol, let sheep do it.
and that's the max. We'll go back down to low end. We will go. So we're at like the second to the from. We'll go. This is the highest strength. We will go tick one down 2 ticks from there. We'll go to the medium. Well, I guess that is large, isn't it? So we'll get a large size, and we're just gently holding the X button down or the A button if you're playing, I guess, on Xbox. Holding the button down or just dragging it down and just whacking back and forth a little bit this way. I don't want it to build out too far. Plus, obviously, we have to pay for any soil that we don't use, so or that we do use that we generate. And now we'll go in. It's really hard to see where the actual. With this, I can see. That's the one thing I don't know why they took the cursor out when you're using the PlayStation controller versus the actual mouse to be doing this. Whereas I can now select this line. If I want this line right there, where that terrain angle line was, then I can go out from there. And this is going to do all in whole and mass. Probably come out a bit here. And now from there, I can
back and forth. Chat, lol, you perv.
go back over to the slope tool. It's still on the same one. We're going to shrink it down to the smaller size and keep it at the medium, at medium intensity. We're going to, I think you have to choose, what is it? You have to choose create the slope cinder endpoint by pressing square and then move to your starting point, holding down and moving towards the endpoint. All right, so we have to select the endpoint with that. So we're going to keep tie stick street actually we're going to keep it right to the intersection. We're going to keep that right there. And now we're going to drag out. And this is where I will use the mouse just because it's going to be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this in this way, come back and drag it over, come back and drag it over. And now that should allow us to take that road up. Should allow us to take that road directly up. That's the hope. That's the plan. One more. Okay, so then you're coming off of here. You are. I barely even move it. It takes out the bar. So that we come down this way. I want to see how this feels. I want to see how this feels. Hey, stay in your lane, buddy. Okay, yeah, I don't like. Well, I guess. Look, there's no way it's going to be very, very difficult on console for me to look look realistic.
February 5th, 2025.
Oh, it doesn't help that there's an actual little bridge there. How does that look from over here? I don't think it looks bad though. Oh, that's right. I forgot to add power. I tore their power out. My bad. My bad.
Sin, April 17th, 2025.
There we go. And that should reconnect right now. Come on, reconnect. Do it. Don't be about it. Do it. Do it. Okay. We are now. Next episode, next Saturday, we are going to be working on the Howlin' Mad Murdoch Airport. That is a promise. We are going to do that. I have never built with the airports DLC is the newest DLC that I have, and I haven't messed with it off camera. So if you want to see some calamity with some memories, I'm not promising memories. I'm just saying that could potentially be there. If you want to see the calamity, though, this is probably what you're going to want to be checking out next Saturday. Hint, hint. Hey, slap that like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out the Sins Arcade Discord. It's the easiest way to stay up to date on the channel and actually, more importantly, stay connected with the community itself. Woo! Megalopolis, we hit 90,000. 90,000 people. We are 10,000 people away from hitting 100,000. This unlocks monuments. It unlocks the international airport, a cargo airport hub, which is partially why I was waiting for this to actually, and a metropolitan airport. So we have additional options. Unique buildings. We now have the available.
Next week we go tits up.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That was it. That's it. If you like your tits up, hit the like button. Maybe I'm gonna have to put that as a little. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Let's get a good clean vid, and I'll make that as a real quick clip, and I'll just use that from now on. That's how I'll do it. Listen, if you have a hard day and you ran out of talcum powder, damn you, Streamlabs, you screwed this up. Never mind. All right, we're done. We're out of here. I'm not doing it now. Not doing it now. I had some good ad lib there.
Absolutely kill the quote short version of what Sin just said. Next week we go tits up shit.
That's right. That's right.
Successfully added quote 260.
Hey, we could build the Grand Central Terminal. Because we have 7 filled instances of a cemetery. Traffic Park, Locomotive Halls, Panda Sanctuary, Temple Complex, Oriental Pearl Tower, Amsterdam Palace. Damn, we need to smoke so much more. Wow. We cannot have the Palace of Amsterdam unless everybody has enough reefer to put a small bull elephant to sleep. Apparently, that's how that works. Originally built to serve as a city hall, but its fancy decoration and functional layout attracted the local royalty to acquire the premises as their permanent residence, and so now they live just like the Russians. You would think that they would have learned, but no. Learning lessons are not what humans do. Just along with accountability, they don't do that either. We have sports arenas though, so that's good. Cathedrals. 2,000 abandoned buildings in the city. We could make that happen. That's something we could make happen, he said with gleeful intent in his eyes. And you've got to maintain it for 4 weeks while gee jolly wee. How many tits do we need to have go up for that to happen? That's a lot of tits for 4 weeks. 4 weeks worth of tits, baby. Come to daddy for that. That's going to be good stuff. Cinema, City Hall, department store, the Gherkin. Which, if you don't live in the UK, you may have only heard about through National Geographic or some weird AI-driven short video now, let's be honest, right, or on TikTok. But it never stops to amaze me, the fascination that architects have with making phallic buildings. The Gherkin reminds me of something that if I worked in the ER room, I would be deathly afraid. I would have PTSD over. Because people who come in and say that they slipped. I don't know what happened. I was in the kitchen and, oh, man, can you help me and keep it discreet? Please keep it discreet. Don't tell my family. Yeah. I don't know that I could do that. I don't know. What is that shaped like a giant? What? Government offices, bureaucrats and administrators. Must put a tariff on them. Got to do that. London Eye. We've got a bunch of stuff that we've unlocked here. And these are all the end game stuff. End game stuff where everything's unlocked. Like, what is it? The Eden Project. So basically, it removes all the pollution out of your city. Some crazy stuff, like almost how the arcologies were in SimCity 2000. Wait a second. What are we dealing? No. So why are they having power issues? What is going on here? That's connected. Oh. Well, that explains why. I'm like, what the hell? It's connected, isn't it? Nope. Now it is.
Add
Now it
quote,
is.
somehow that wine bottle just ended up there. SGT Belson to the ER doc.
Yep, I don't know why.
At
It's
D0
like I was told,
successfully
I
added
saw,
quote
like you have to put
267.
essential oils on your forehead, and you have to put wine on your rectum. Right, right. Just like, just like bless the sphincter. You gotta bless it. You gotta bless it. You gotta make sure it's not hairy. You gotta shave it first, but you gotta bless it. And then once it's blessed, you will sleep blissfully. At least that's what the wine women on the box, the talking box told me, right? That's what they. You gotta listen to the wine women. The wine women know what they're talking about. They are countless and wise beyond their years.
They wine would loosen me up.
It's a diuretic.
Sin spent too much time jerking his gherkin and forgot
It's
the
a
calories.
diuretic. Who needs
He
coffee
said,
when you've got wine? That's the real reason everybody. Never mind. Nope. 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 Sin, behave. Sin, please behave. That was close.
you
That
have
was
to bless
close.
the sphincter, Sin.
That was close. I almost said something I would have possibly been scrupulously scandalous. I'm not sure that we're all ready for that. I don't know. I'm not sure we are ready for that. We could probably put some, even though I'm kind of loath to do it because I'm not sure that I have a way for them to turn around here, unless I add one right here. Putting any businesses along this frontage road, because you know that's not often how that works, but we could, and that would help bring people in. So that's an option. That is something we could do. But let's get the Mojenar Manor at least begun. Let's go here. What do we need? We need. What, kitty? Okay, hold on. You want to say hi to everybody, kitty? Would you like to say hi? Let's say hi, kitty. I know. There it is. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, I know. I know. Would you like? Do you want to say anything for the record? Would you like to say something for the record? Hmm? Would you like to say something for the record? You're a TV star, kitty. You're a TV star. Look at you. Want to say hi to your adoring audience? I'm not sure the camera's actually going to pick you. Will the camera pick you up? No, well, the camera won't pick you up. So I have to put it behind me so the camera actually sees you. Ooh. Okay, so she does not like that. She does not like that at all. I paid attention to you. Doesn't that count as attention? Yes. How dare you? How dare you address demure her like that?
Oh, sure, show everyone just how bad I am at this game with your fancy dancy super city.
No, Dactyl Game. What? What?
Check out Dactyl Gaming over at https.
And now you have met my cat lawyer. My cat lawyer will never dissuade me. My cat lawyer will never not support me. My cat lawyer will always, always be there for me. And my cat lawyer advises me upon the most perfect of legal matters, I might add. And hit that like button if you like that cat lawyer. That's a real cat. That's my muse's kitty. Well, now my kitty too. But all right, so let's go ahead and put in.
A part of me feels bad that I helped Sin's channel lose its monetization. DT.
Do we put in a residential specialization? So we could. This is self-sufficient buildings, or residential wall-to-wall buildings. If we do wall-to-wall buildings, then there'll be more apartment complexes and chains like that we'd have to go in, and we could retool this accordingly. If we do self-sufficient buildings, then 30%, I believe, 30%. They consume 30% less electricity because most of them have solar panels. And gardens, and vertical gardens, things of that nature. But they produce less garbage, but they also produce less tax income. So kitty ate my food and I want to touch it. All right, so we're going to do self-sufficient buildings for IT cluster, and I'm not sure we have enough leisure spots. So maybe some leisure? Yeah, we'll do leisure. We can do that. We can do that.
Wait till Muse finds out Sin put her kitty on stream and not on listens, sheep. At D0 tap, successfully.
Oh, no. You are never seeing my muse's kitty. You're seeing the cat that we call Kitty. That's her name. But you're never seeing my... No. My muse. Not your muse. My muse. All right, so...
Oh, you bunch of weirdos. I have to bounce.
Oh, no. We love you, DT.
See you next week.
See you next week. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, DT. Oh, wow, it's already 2 hours, 15 minutes. Do I want to go?
07 DT.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so there is light residential, and we're doing the emerging downtown, so I want to see what these actually come in as. Where is the... So we have enough water going in that way. Water availability is good. Sewage treatment is good. Let's get some services in. So we could probably put... a... How many does this use? Countryside? No, I don't want countryside. We can do this elementary school here. And no, it's top. There you go, top hours. Huh, okay, so what if we go in this way? And we already have those as bicycle roads. So maybe we can start a little bit of a grid here, at least to kind of go this route and in there. Yeah. SGT Belson 43.33. The Schlen 36. And then we could put the we could put a school up here. We could actually make this like the school block itself. So then we will have... No, they're not tough to erect or erect. It depends on how old you get, I guess, too, right? And how well you eat. Because maybe then you might have to it may be tough for you to erect them accordingly. And it's very funny, and I'm not going to stop saying it. So yeah, we're just going to leave it just like that. But no, it's just got to make sure you eat healthy and take care of yourself, and things are going to be okay. It'll be all right. All right, there is the elementary school. This is high school here. And since we had them both fitting in, we'll go this route there. That gives a small road between them, and that we can actually turn into a pedestrian road if we really wanted to be a pedestrian road. We already have buildings populating in, so that's good. And once those come in, we can drag power from down here, from up here if we need to, down and across. Let's do that. Yeah, see, that works. Let's drag from here. Can I go all the way up? Okay, that works. How's that look? Yeah. Shows German kitty on stream. Chat, meow, meow hast. Meow hast Mitch. Meow hast. Now that's really, yes, hashtag meow hast. We need to do that when I get a when I'm able to finally do redeems, we are doing a meow hast redeem. Damn, I love that. Yes, meow hast. That is a good one. That is good. That is damn good. I like that. Meow hast mich. Meow hast mich. Not hast. What is wrong with you? Hello. Hey, Alterno Money. Long time no see. How have you been? Welcome back. You guys check out Alterno Money. Check out Sheep.
I thought I did the Elon Paul. Who else was here? Did I miss anybody else? Mojenar,
Check out this crazy, wonderful new creator.
Mojenar.
https://www.youtube.com/chanel
Let's get a heist going while we're doing all of this. Let's try to spell it the right way this time would be very helpful, especially when I'm trying to do this all with one hand because I've got the other hand busy here. Don't you dirty little sinners say otherwise. Filthy, filthy, moist little sinners. Yeah, so something like that. You know, it works in that regard. And we're going to put a public library right here across the street from all of that. That'll help build in these areas here as well, because they want to have the educational stuff. We don't have to put any college stuff in because we already have the college over here, right? The college is in this area. That's where the college for the entire city is right here. There's only one other college that's a subsidiary college here, and I think one it's a faculty building, a satellite building that's off in this area, or maybe it's over in the Gunboat Willie Heights area. But other than that, we only need to provide them with um, elementary and high school, just because. Come on, reconnect to it. Reconnect to it. There we go. Just because we already have the college covered, like I said. So that'll hopefully get the water in there, build them up. We're going to be starting to look over. I'm going to probably cut it here in about 10 minutes. But let me start looking and see who else is live. I love and appreciate you guys. I very much do. And I hope that anything that you've seen today has been fun, entertaining, worthwhile for you to consider checking out the playlist or hitting the like button or subscribing, because I play a lot of different games beyond City Skylines or No Man's Sky. It is called an arcade after all. So there's a lot of things that I like to play, and I have a lot of different interests as somebody who's been gaming and creates games and has been done so for quite a long time. While we're doing this, let me take a look real quick here and see if there's anybody else that I can see who is live, and we can get a good raid going in. Share the love. Elon Paul raided in with to my stream, and so I want to make sure it's worthwhile across. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure. I was going to think about doing a hangout tonight at 7 my time, which would be 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I'll be honest, we'll have to plan ahead for that. That's going to have to be something we would have to plan ahead. So it's not going to be a late night stream tonight, but we will be planning ahead for something like that in the future. Wednesday, starting Wednesday at 3 p.m. Arizona, or 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am -7 UTC or -7 GMT. I'm 7 hours behind Greenwich Mean Time. With that many people he's killed, I'm worried about what he's going to do. So I will be back on Wednesday with RimWorld, Live. I am trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, or 3,000 watch time hours, and obviously 1,000 subscribers. I really want to hit monetization. But if we can hit at least 3,000 watch hours, and I'm really, really close, then I can finally get memberships. And then once we have membership streams, there's all kinds of stuff I can get away with because it'll be on stream. But let me go ahead and see who else is live. I appreciate and love you guys. Give me just a moment here. I don't understand what happened there. There, go to there. Rocky91 is live. Rocky91 is also a console gamer, and he's also friends with Elon Paul, I believe, a couple of other people. They're not all dead. I have a backup. Here you go. Here, want some incentive? I have a backup save that's ready to go when this current save that we have, which has been very much a tragedy. Random might be nice to us. They might make it worthwhile. That's right. Kevorkian was a cool dude. Gotta give man some credit. Yeah, and you can't take away somebody who wants to have the capacity to say their own ending. I think there's nobleness in that, and I don't think anybody should have the right to take that away or say that that's illegal to do. That's a whole different discussion, probably too dark for this conversation, for this stream. So we have not Rocky91 that we could load into. 89% of people, by the way, did indeed vote that Elon Paul should wear a toga in his next stream. It's not canon. He probably won't, but I'd like to think in my head that he will. And if he does, that he'll actually tag me in so that I get credit for the fact that that was started here. That revolution, the Elon Paul revolution, indeed began here. Captain Be Real is also, that's not live. So the only person I can see who's live on mine is Rocky91. So I leave it to you guys. Should we raid somebody? Should we look to see if we can raid somebody? Do you guys have anybody that we can raid? Look through your stuff, guys. I have a lot of mods here, so you guys have the opportunity. You can post links automatically yourselves. See if there's somebody you would like to raid, and hopefully we can get them raided in. If you have questions, if you play City Skylines, I played now for the better part of, I want to say, 7-8 years. So I do have a lot of tips and tricks that I can give. The next city I will be building in this will be an exploit city. I wanted to pull off as many different exploits as possible, breaking the game using only the exploits that are in the game itself to fully exploit the crap out of it. So that'll be fun, at least in that regard. It'll be separate different. Oh, NT Sheep, I appreciate you. We love you. All right, Gunboat Willie, I appreciate the fact you'll bring it up. Let's go here. Let me go ahead and end this poll here. Let me see if I can get Rocky. Let me get Rocky's, because Rocky went live an hour ago. He's playing Oblivion Remastered. Let me grab the link for that. He only has 8 views. Wait, is he done? Oh, he's done. Never mind. Nope, that's not going to go. Thank you for the subscribing, Kimberly Kelly. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Well, I hate to do this on a Saturday. I'm hoping that you'd be able to... Nobody else has anything? What a horrible host I am. Well... Smoke him if you got him. Treat one another with the same kind of kindness that you would like. Yes, please. Go ahead and share the link. Please share the link. Please share the link. And we will use #ArcadeRaid. I don't know who he is, but we will be polite to Richard. If anything else, give him a like, just because I'm sure he probably is maybe a smaller channel. I could be wrong, right? Let me eat my words on that one. Once Gunboat Willie has it, there's the link. Again, Wednesday, hit the like, hit this, check out the Discord. The Discord is where I keep up to date. I'll usually share the link, the schedule there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be RimWorld. Saturdays are City Skylines Remastered. Next Saturday, we'll work on the airport here. Have a happy and safe one. Kiss a loved one. Tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody, a stranger today, that you love something that they did that was kind of funny or good. Don't be afraid to tell people that you kind of appreciate it, even if it's just a momentary thing. I'll see you guys next time. Have a happy and safe one. 07.
Don't be shy. The arcade abides. 07.
We'll save all that, and then we'll close it. Oh no! No, Oreos, Diavante, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I will see you next week. And hey, wait, Diavante, is there anybody, or Mojenar, anybody that you know of besides Richard that we can? Oh no, we already got him. We got him. I'm sorry, I'm brain farting it. Let's go raid. #ArcadeRaid. And I'll see you next week. Love you guys. Take care.